Hey folks, today I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to document the contacts that you are making home to families for your students using the program ASPEN. So as you can see, I've logged into ASPEN here for my district. There's going to be times in this video where I'm going to put up screens for the protection of the identity of my students. So just listen to the narration in order to have an idea of where exactly I'm referencing on the page, because there are going to be points at which I have to completely cover the screen in order to protect student information. So if you are calling home to parents or writing emails or what have you, it's always really important to document that you are making those or having those interactions. So ASPEN has a really easy tool for doing this. So if you go here to Student and click on that, I'm first going to show you how to access the student's particular contacts. So as you can see, I've covered most of my screen because there is a lot of sensitive information on here. But what you'll see when you're looking at your screen on the left-hand side under the column Active Code, it should say Active and the student's name. If you go here to the search bar, you can type in a student's last name, pardon me, and all of the students that you teach with that last name should appear. If you click on Active for the student that you're looking for, then that student's information will pop up. So it'll automatically go to the screen that says Demographics. Here, you'll see when you look on this page where it says Phone Primary and Cell Phone Primary, those are numbers that are listed in ASPEN, but those are not the only contact that are available for each student. So, and oftentimes the numbers that are listed for the primary phone and the primary cell phone have not been updated. If you go under Contacts on the left side, this is where you're going to have information for the students that is the most up to date. Every time it's updated in ASPEN, it's updated under Contacts. So this is where I use the cell phone numbers and the email addresses that are available to make sure that what I'm using is the most up-to-date number. Once you have made contact, it's important to always make documentation that you have spoken to someone at home. So if you go over here on the left side to Documents, you can click on Journal. So it automatically will go to Journal. If it's a student that you have not made any journal entries on, then none of this will be here. So what you're going to go to is Options, Add. It'll automatically have the date and time that you're inputting this information. If you did it at that time, then that's great. If you did it the day before or what have you, you can adjust this here. So you can click on Type. So we'll have call, email, home visit, meeting, or other. So let's say you called this student. The reason was something academic, something attendance, something with behavior. And other is one that I use often. If it's a conference that you're trying to schedule, you can click on scheduling. You can decide what to put there. So I'm just going to click something random. And you can put whatever information was said there. If it's an email, I generally just copy verbatim whatever I wrote to the parent. If it's a phone call, I try to put a synopsis of what I wrote here, and I always put the phone number that I use to call home, so that way, in the event that you made a phone call and left a voicemail and the parent didn't receive it, then the next time you talk to them, you can say, this is the phone number that I called in my documentation. Can you let me know if this is the best phone number to reach you? And you can make adjustments where needed. So then always make sure you press save. When you press save, this screen will not change. I'm not going to press save because this is the summertime, as you can see, and I don't want this to be saved as a document because since it's not real that I'm contacting these parents. But when you press save, this screen is not going to change. So if you have more than one journal entry to add, you're going to go and add another one. So I'm going to press leave because I didn't save it, but if you save it, that won't pop up. So as you'll see, the time changed because I just added a new one. So just make sure if you press save and the screen doesn't change and then you put a new one in without going to this add option, it will not create a new journal entry. It will simply replace what you wrote before. So if I go back to my journals, you can see here that these are all of the times that I contacted this particular family, and the reasons, and then the different comments that were made because of the reason that I was talking to this family. So I hope that helps and makes it a little easier for your own record keeping so you can keep things in one place. And thanks for watching and listening.